trying to exactly have a visualize, not in its time frame I expected. You know what I'm saying? You almost should have one, but I just had clear vision. What it do? What it do? It's your boy OMD Dex300, and this is the Corner Store Podcast. It is Thursday, July 6th, 2 days after that god-awful holiday, which I call the 4th of July. Yeah, I do not like that holiday. That holiday sucks ass. But welcome to the Corner Store Podcast. I'm glad if you are here or if you're going to watch this episode lately, please do me the biggest honor and subscribe when you see this, subscribe when you see the pod, please. And also leave a comment and tell me what's on your mind when it comes to the podcast. It will help me greatly. It helps the algorithm, and it'll just, help me do my thing. What's up with it, Slim? What's good, my lady? New York is in the building for sure. We appreciate her all the time. She knows what time it is. It's Corner Store Podcast time, and thank you for being here, Slim. It's always an honor. And let's get it going. I just mentioned the 4th of July, which was happened on Tuesday. Weird ass day for a holiday. I don't know if y'all think I talked to my kid's mom, and she was talking about what happened in her neighborhood, and I was telling her how calm and cool it was in my neighborhood versus hers. And it's just the size of town that you live in, depending on where you stay. It's a lot of BS be going on with that holiday. I do not like the 4th of July. I don't like that holiday. First off, it's a holiday that stands on bullshit. It's a holiday that stands on bullshit. The premise of 1776 and the independence of the United States from the British. No, we still tied to the hip with Britain. Always have been, always will be. For those who don't know, if you go back in your history books and look at what happened at Bunker Hill, it was not a surrender by the British, which they vehemently say it was. It was a ceasefire. And there's a difference between a surrender and a ceasefire. A ceasefire is saying that we agree that there is no more bloodshed that's going to happen between the two while we talk and make some kind of a peace arrangement or some kind of a treaty, which they did. Now, if you're asking yourself, because I'm giving you a history lesson on the 4th of July, which is the biggest bullshit, and I'm going to talk about the actual holiday itself, but I'm giving you a little history behind why this holiday is supposedly came to fruition. It's true that the British were beaten. They were beaten. They were beaten, and the French was right there, and they were, helping out the colonists, so to speak, or the revolutionaries. But there was an arrangement made that pretty much has tied Britain and America together. America is still a British colony, whether a lot of people want to realize that or not. Yes, it's under another name. Yes, it's been pretty much independent from Britain, but it is a British colony nevertheless. So that's the reason why Britain will always go to war with America. America will always support them vehemently over a country which is right above us, which is Canada, because Canada, even though the French did help us a lot, or help the Americans, so I should say, I wouldn't say so-called, let's just call them Americans because this is America, help the Americans defeat the British, back in those days in the 1700s. But anyway, getting off of the history portion of it, I digress. The actual holiday itself is horrible. What the fuck? Is it me or is it people pop firecrackers way too motherfucking much? Grown people. Motherfuckers in their 40s and shit. What is it when motherfuckers want to see shit blow up? I was in the military. I was in artillery. I saw a lot of shit blow up. I'm not shell shocked or nothing. I wasn't even in war. I was actually I was in a peacetime, wartime mission, but I was in peacetime. So I did get to see some blow up and blah, 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 blah. What the fuck? What is it about y'all and fireworks and explosions? These M80s and all that. That is the dumbest fucking holiday. And to speak of how crazy the holiday was, in 10 states, maybe more, because we don't really hear about what they want you to hear about on the media. There were over 300 some odd shootings, babies getting killed, all kind of crazy shit. Kids getting hit by straight bullets, people shooting shit in the air. Them bullets got to come down from somewhere, motherfuckers. This holiday I think they need to abolish the blowing up shit. They need to cut that out. I know it's going to be hard because people are fucking stupid and they'll sit up there and I want my rights to blow stuff up. You can't create a holiday and take that shit back. I want to blow up stuff. There's a lot of weird fucks out there that like all that explosions and shit. And since that fucking holiday was on a Tuesday, the next day, it was a Monday, motherfuckers worked, and Tuesday he was off, and then you had to go back Wednesday. People blowing up shit till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, knowing people got to go to work the next day. What is the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers? It didn't happen in my neighborhood. My neighborhood was cool. We was chilling. I was probably making the most noise because I was in my studio doing some shit. Turning with the music up because I figured it was going to be loud, so I might as well play some music. With that said, that holiday is dumb as fuck. I don't care what nobody says about it. I don't care if you agree with what I'm saying. We're not here for you to agree. This is my podcast. I ain't trying to be ignorant or nothing like that. But this is my pod. You know what I'm saying? I make the rules here, and I say the 4th of July is a fucking joke. It just is. Let's keep it 100. Let me go and see it. Hold on 1 second. And let me see the chizzy. I'm looking for something specific here. Yeah. So now let's talk about something that happened very recently, and let's discuss on whether certain people need to realize that their time has passed. Very recently, as recent as yesterday, Britney Spears there's a new kid in the NBA, 7'5" phenom from France named Victor Wembanyama. I made sure I knew how to say this kid's name because I want to say it right. Well, Victor was somewhere, in Las Vegas, and he was heading somewhere. I don't know where he was going. I know he's got a summer league game tonight, and he's supposed to be playing, and so it was a big game and everything. And so guess who tried to run up on him and get an autograph and got her ass slapped very hard by security? Britney Spears. Yeah, you heard me. Britney Spears. I would guess you would say hotter than a Georgia asphalt. She was hot as Georgia asphalt back in I almost said 90s. I almost gave this girl, I almost put her in Madonna back in the 2000s. And I guess she feel like she still is a star and felt like she could run up on this new NBA phenom. I don't know why. And she got her feelings hurt, and that dude's security slapped the shit out of her. Now, this is reported by the Shade Room and also Vlad TV. I don't normally get my info from Vlad TV, but just so happened to see it on there. So I'm going to give him his props for putting it up before I actually talked about it, which is amazing. So my next question to y'all, and I only have one person on the chat, one of my all-time favorite chat guests and person who loves watching my pod, which I completely honor and love. So I'm going to ask her, since she's on here, when do you think you should stop trying to be a celebrity and trying to be in the in crowd and all that and getting your feelings hurt? Because I'm sure Britney Spears is embarrassed as hell because they didn't know who, obviously his security is from France or whatever, and they had no clue who the fuck she was trying to run up on him. When do you think it's time for them to hang it up trying to be a star? I'll give you a second to answer that. If you're watching right now, when do you think, excuse me, good weed. When do you think it's time to hang it up? If you were to star before and you sort of a has been, when do you think it's time to hang it up? Well, I'll tell you, as soon as you ain't been a star for at least a year, you might have a comeback film or maybe even a hit song, but if you ain't had a hit in a year or two, at least 2 years, I'm gonna say 2 years, you need to stop trying to be in the in crowd and unless you get invited to these things. If you got, I know one thing, if you become famous actor, comedian, singer, rapper, whatever, as long as you good to people and people go, you know what? I like old boy, he's cool. Or I like her. I don't care if your career kind of fake end, you'll always get invited to things. You'll be a B-list or a C-list star now. You'll probably get, offered these B-list and C-list jobs that can keep checks coming. But if you're somebody that thought you was hot shit when you was doing your thug fizzle, when you was popping off, yeah, you probably should go and hang it up. Britney Spears, I'm going to just say it right now. It's over. Seeing you dancing on IG or whatever that was when you was half naked and you was doing your thing, prancing around with your little towel on and then put the little panties on, a little two-piece pink set or whatever that was. You grasping for stones. It's over. Cats don't even see you like they want. You know how the cats used to see you on posters and see you in ads and want your ass so bad? Not anymore. Sorry. We're not feeling you like that no more. Could you get hit? Could you get took down though? Yes. Nobody ain't saying that. But as far as lusting after you or really like going, ooh, I wish I could hit Britney Spears. Nah. Ain't nobody checking out you like that. Let's just keep it. We just keep it real. So all that running up on a 18, 20-year-old about to be super wealthy, 7'5" French black dude, probably not gonna bode well for you. Probably not. I'm just keeping it real. Cut it out. It's over. It is over. You know what I'm saying? Whatever money you got, hopefully you invest well. Maybe invest into a weed guy or something because that's popping right now. Get you some crops somewhere up in Northern California and start hitting, all these weed shops with your product and just get your millions like that, or buy some properties, some buildings, some corporate offices or something, or in a business park with some warehouses, because that singing shit and being sexy, I'm a slave for you, done. We don't want you to even serve us. Fuck that slave for you shit. We're keeping it a band. So running up on a star like Victor probably ain't gonna bode well for you. Shout out to Victor Wembanyama and your security team. Them motherfuckers is a crack security team. That's what I'm talking about. Don't do that again, Brittany. That's all I'm saying. Now, this next story is not something we should be laughing about. So the tone is somber, and it has changed because when I read this story, and this has been going on now no, hold on. This is the next story. I jumped a story. This story is about Ice Cube, who I happen to really, really respect as a businessman. It's certain people land on their feet. It's certain people land on their feet with all of their endeavors and live the charmed life. Because you got to know, Cube, for him to be business savvy enough early on with NWA to see Jerry Heller was snaking. I mean, he just felt it. And that's bode well. Everything he's done since then has been shrewdly calculated, and he makes sure motherfuckers dot their I's and cross their T's. He's going to understand everything's going on beforehand. So he knows the business now. Can't no motherfucker pull a wool over his eyes. Excuse me. bourbon and shit. So you have to give him his props. He's legendary when it comes to his music, and obviously he's legendary as a businessman now because he's showing the way. With that said, he's a black man. Let's not forget that. And he seems to be, from what I can tell, a black man that doesn't play by the quintessential rules of Park Avenue, not Park Avenue, but Madison Avenue and Wall Street. He doesn't really play by those rules. He's his own guy. And all of these entities out there, sports entities, like the NBA, are threatened by this young man. And he's still a young man. He's getting up there. He's getting closer to my age now. But that just shows me, and he's had a relationship with these people. Silva, Silva's the commissioner of the NBA, and then they have the other guy. I forget his name. Cube just mentioned him. But what's going on is Ice Cube has his own sports league, which has now been actually certified as the first owned first owned sports league by an African-American man. It's actually been, because it's making money. It can't be denied. And now the NBA is starting to feel the pressure. Why? What the fuck are you scared of? It's a 3-on-3. They don't even use they only use half the fucking arena. A black man can't do, I've said this on my show, a black man can't do shit in this country. Is the big three actually happening? Yes, it is. It's out there. People go to it. He's using ex-NBA players, which is a threat to the NBA. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all making billions upon billions of dollars, and you worried about this brother scratching the surface, making maybe 700 million, if that? What do y'all, you motherfuckers, let me tell you something about greed and also hatred, because it has to be two things. It has to be the greed of not wanting nobody else to make no fucking money with a orange basketball, and also the hatred to see that it's a black man who started out from South Central Los Angeles rapping about fuck the police, and he's got his own fucking sports league, and they just can't take it. So you mean to tell me if you're putting pressure and fucking with Ice Cube, everything you got to stand for with all this shit you put on the court, Black Lives Matter and all that stuff, just to be down with the times of the day, to keep people from questioning you guys' belief system when it comes to race. That's all propaganda and bullshit. You got to do action too. Leave that man alone and let him make his fucking money. Let him put to work motherfuckers you've cast out of the NBA, whether they retired or they just not playing no more because you think they can't play no more. If Carmelo Anthony go to the big three, you niggas gonna be mad? Carmelo be out there balling in the big three, making people happy. Let that man do his fucking thing and let these men make some fucking money. That shit crazy, bro. That shit is crazy to me. For him to be able to say, legendary hip hop artist Ice Cube, also owner of the Big 3-on-3 Pro Basketball League, says he faces harassment from other sports leagues, not just the NBA. That's another thing you need to know. It's not just the fucking NBA that has harassed this man, have told sponsors not to fuck with him, all type of bullshit. This is the stuff they don't tell you about. This is why social media is so important, because you get to spread the word on what these fucks are doing out there, man. They don't want us to do shit. They don't want us to have nothing, man. What the fuck? To me, that's just crazy. I don't want to look, man. I don't have no problem with nobody, color, nothing. Y'all the one brought us here, man. Y'all the one brought us to this motherfucker, man. I'm not finna be bailing hay for you for 10 cents a day. It's not happening. Y'all niggas need to go and kill me because this is not going to be no slave shit no more. So you need to let motherfuckers go head on, start their businesses, let them shits blow up. Now, if a motherfucker create a tight ass product for whites, blacks, and whomever, you're gonna fuck with it. Just keep it 100. You'll look at that shit and go, damn, that's a genius idea. You probably will try to steal the shit instead of let the brother go ahead and blow up with that shit. Stop fronting. Leave us alone, man. We ain't get shit to y'all, but watch y'all motherfuckers do what you do. Learn from that and become fucking sharks at business and assholes out there just like y'all. That's the example you put out there, you motherfuckers. I hate to get mad like that, but it pisses me off to hear about this cat who did started from nothing, created all these lanes and shit, and then they try to stop him. But motherfuckers is already making money. It'd be different if he was rivaling you guys, if he was even if he was competing with you for that market. That's what competition's all about. Crazy ass shit. That just tells me the world is nuts. And it's funny that I say that because now we segue to a story that is absolutely and utterly fucking crazy. This world is crazy. People are crazy. And sometimes I would be wishing there was a dude like the Punisher for real to go out there and just handle some motherfuckers. The body of a missing 2-year-old girl, 2-year-old black little girl, was found in Detroit, Michigan. Winter Cole Smith was kidnapped by a man named Rashard Thrice, and he was arrested for the crime of murdering that little girl. When I saw the picture of that little girl, I got choked up on the real. No bullshit. I got pictures of my little babies, my sons when they was babies and everything. I see my children in that little kid. And they, by the grace of God, were blessed to grow up and go to school and live life and enjoy things. Mishaps here and there, heartbreaks here and there, crying here and there, happiness here and there. They got a chance to continue to live their lives and they're doing well. That little girl won't get that chance because of a sick motherfucker. This world needs to be purged of people like that. But we all know that this world has to have those people in there to give us examples of what evil truly can be and is. That's exactly why we have people like that on this earth. People always say, why does God let people like that live and they have to be here? There has to be people like us that will fight against that. To even say it's not good to do. That's energy too. To even say that that's evil as fuck. That's good to be able to do that because it is. For any man that would look at a child in a manner of that's deviant or have any kind of deviant thoughts about said child, you need help. And I don't believe there's any psychological thing you could do to make somebody not have those type of thoughts. That shit is in you. I believe in spiritual warfare. So, believe what you want to believe, but I believe it'd be dark spirits that get in people's soul and just start scrubbing away at their ass, making them think that's the shit they need to be doing. And they hear them whispers like, don't that look good? Ooh, it's got to be something coaxing you to doing that. It just can't be your penis. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be thoughts or something. Something's telling you that shit is delicious. Them little kids is delicious. Sick ass shit. So I think it's more than just a psychological thing. I think it's something that be pushing people to do that. Some people have to take drugs in order for whatever dark get into them and tell them to do certain things. That's true too. People have gotten high off certain things and never would do the shit that they do if they weren't high. They'll go do anything. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of evil out there. You got to watch what you put in your body and your soul. You got to watch what you consume. You got to watch the people you hang around with. Because sometimes you'll be around people for 7, 8 months, just met them, dude, it's cool as fuck. You find out that nigga rapes old women or something. Something sick, I'm telling you. Just watch yourself out there. There's cats out there looking at little 2-year-olds saying, like they're chicken fucking and rice dinner. That's the world we live in. I hate to give you that. I'm sitting here wearing a Hey Arnold shirt. I'm a funny guy, but I also got to tell you the truth. The truth is just all up in our face. A lot of times you want to hear about it. You want to laugh. You want to giggle. So I'm going to tell you something funny. Recently, I was just in a YouTube prank video and didn't have the clue who I was working with until afterwards. I think midway I started to recognize this person. I don't know if you guys know her, but her name is Lena the Plug. You heard me. I said Lena the Plug. She's married to a cat named Adam 22. I think I believe she does porn as well as has an OnlyFans account. I am an Instagram follower of hers now. And I actually worked with her last weekend. So great fucking fun I had, and it was a pretty good payday. Like as I said, I'm an actor, so I do a lot of different things out there, and also I'm a comic actor. So that was exactly what that was. It was some comedic videos that they were doing, some prank videos. But anyway, she was very cool, very nice young lady, very attractive, and I was hanging out with at least 6 or 7 porn stars that day. If you go on my Instagram at Dex300 all day and at Corner Store Podcast, you can see some of those pics and just trip out off of it. It was a real cool day, great payday. But I got to hang out with somebody who's real hot in it right now. And the reason why she's very hot and she's going viral is because her husband, Adam 22, the host of the No Jumper podcast, and I'll tell you what I think about this after I tell you what's going on. He has given her the gift of being with a black porn star, another man. In other words, he's brought another man into the relationship, whether it's I believe this is all a stunt. Whether she actually fucks him or not, or has sex with him, this ain't for kids. So my podcast is very graphic. I say a lot of things. I curse a lot and I get upset a lot. So let's keep that 100. If she actually has sex with him, it's probably a stunt. Plus she got to do that. You know, we don't know. We ain't gonna be in a room if they really have sex. But I'm assuming this is some kind of a to go viral type deal where he's in the news because his fucking name and her name's all over the fucking internet right now. People are talking about him letting somebody else have sex with his real actual wife, who is in the business now. Let's keep it real. That we got to understand. Lena is a porn star or an adult actress. So she is doing what she would normally be doing. And that begs to question, and I'm asking everybody on the pod right now, in the live chat, would you marry somebody who works as a adult film star or in the sex industry, period? Please give me an answer, somebody. I would love to hear your opinion on this. It's very important to me because that is very, very much a huge deal. Me, I'm gonna answer it for you if nobody says anything. Hell no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I couldn't marry somebody that would have sex with other people for money or, for a living. It will fuck me up. Now, if I fall in love with somebody ahead of time and they already doing it, I'll be so disappointed and probably want to break up with them. But depending on the relationship that we have and all of that, and the kind of situation it is, I probably would go ahead and rock with them and stay with them. It'll be hard, the chick got to really love you because she's gonna be dealing with a lot of other penises and all that. Niggas gonna be trying to dog your girl coochie out, all that, especially if it's in the adult industry. You know that. So I just couldn't do it. It'd be something that's very difficult for me to handle. I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably would be. It would be very hard for me to deal with that. I'm gonna be real with it. I'd be satisfied with someone that's stripped. That sucks too. But I know some shippers that are like, they strip, but they don't be liking to get touched and all that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what, they could be lying about taking people in VIP, letting them touch them or whatever. But some of them places, VIP, it's like, it is what it is behind that curtain. Cats be wanting to give you, a lot of money for some shit. They do. It's just real. But I don't know if I could get down like Adam 22. He a fucking stronger motherfucker than I am. I'm gonna keep it real. I couldn't do it, bro. You the man for that. I'll give you that. I wouldn't let my girl fuck with dude. That nigga look like he probably coming with a fucking, he might be packing some heat. Fuck around and have your ass replaced. Like, so that's a whole nother thing. Shout out to Lena the Plug. Met you, real cool. Got to work with you. It's all good. And, you real cool. I appreciate you. I really do. And the rest of the ladies, I don't remember all y'all names, but the rest of y'all was very cool, very sweet. If you happen to see this podcast, it's your boy, OMD-300. Yo, I appreciate y'all. I ain't finna get out of here right now, but what I am finna do is debut a single. Yeah, I'm actually bringing out a record. An EP that I'm working on, but I'm going to play one of the songs right now. It's called 50 Feet. And that's going to be the song I'm going to end the podcast with. I appreciate y'all fucking with your boy. And this is something that's very important to me. So I'm going to play this and see what you guys think. If I can get to it, because, this one thing I do not like. I'm working on my equipment. Oh, damn, I'm in the right place. Hold on. Wait, I might have to download the music. Give me 1 second. 1 second to wreck it. Hold on. It's in here. I hate this thing. I gotta find some more equipment. I have a laptop now. Yeah, your boy got a laptop now, like a motherfucker. And so here's one of them right here. Here it is. Wow, it takes a long time. I do not like this tablet, but you got to use it. What this is, yeah. This is my song 50 Feet by OMD-300. Shout out to y'all. Check me out tomorrow night. Where I have the special tomorrow episode at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. It's going to be tomorrow. It's already a link on there for that episode. Jada Bull, South Central Los Angeles female rapper, going to be here tomorrow performing a new single that she got coming out. So please be on there here tomorrow. Check this out. This is my song right here, 50 Feet. Shout out to y'all. I'm drinking, and the nigga just trying to smoke. I'm getting so mad, I'm about to choke. I don't abuse chicks, even that one I love chick. You fucking ass tripping. Understand loose lips, sick shit, bitch. Look, I'm trying to fucking talk to you. Understand what we gotta fucking do. Oh, you over here tripping lately. You been out here tripping lately. All I wanna do is just love on you. Lay you down, just rub on you. Oh, but you be acting crazy. I'm doing everything, you ain't fucking lazy. I don't understand. I'm the fucking man. I'm giving you a motherfucking stacking grand. Yeah. Can't be tripping on. I know one thing. I can't take no more. Give me 50 feet, a little longitude and latitude. Give me 50 feet, a little longitude and latitude. Yeah. Give me 50 feet, a little longitude and latitude. Yeah. Yo. Fuck the diamond rings and the jewelry. Taking your car, yeah, it's coming back to me. The condo, Miami Beach, Nah, you can forget that. Sell that shit. I'm trying to get my money back. You're a hard risk, and I don't want to do this fucking shit. No more, for sure. I'm leaving you. Nah, bitch, you ain't on my fucking phone. Back it up, girl. You are my girl. You used to be my diamond. My shiny pearl. But now your ass fucking lose. By the way, lead on his Prada shoes. Oh. Give me 50 feet, a little longitude and latitude. Yeah. Give me 50 feet, a little longitude and latitude. Thanks, y'all. Hey, it's your boy OMD-300. Have a good night. Peace to you. I'm from the West Coast, nigga. West Coast all day, nigga. We pull triggers. I'm trying to stack up the cheese from the floor to the ceiling. Get that money feeling.